A warm greetings to everybody. Uh, Today we are going to see pushdown automata. See, so far we have learned about finite automata and the languages accepted with the finite automata regular language, and then we have started with context free grammars and context free language. Today we are going to see push down automata. As we know, the regular languages have an equivalent automaton that is called finite automaton. An automaton equivalent to the context free language is push down automata. Let us study about this push down automata. The push down automaton is essentially a finite automaton with control of both an input tape and a stack. That is, symbols may be entered or removed only at the top of the stack. When a simple symbol is entered at the top, the symbol previously at the top becomes the second from the top. The symbol previously second from the top becomes the third, and so on. Similarly, when a symbol is removed from the top of the list, the symbol previously second from the top becomes the top symbol. The symbol previously third from the top becomes the second, and so on. So this is the representation of the model of the PDA. So it consists of infinite input tape, a finite control, and a stack. And this infinite tape is divided into many cells. At each cell, only one symbol is placed. The certain input string is placed on the tape. The finite control has some pointer which points the current input symbol, which is to be read. At the end of the input string, the tape may have a dollar symbol which is used to represent the end of the string. The stack is a structure in which we can push and remove the items from one end only, that is at the top. In the pushdown automata, we are using the stack for storing the items temporarily. So the pushdown automata is an essence of a non-deterministic finite automaton with epsilon transition. Permitted and one additional capability, a stack on which it can store a string of stack symbols. The presence of stack means that unlike the finite automata, the pushdown automaton can remember an infinite amount of information. However, unlike a general purpose computer, which also has the ability to remember arbitrarily large amount of information, the pushdown automata can only access the information on its stack in the first in first out way. As a result, there are languages that could be recognized by some computer program but are not recognizable by any pushdown automaton. In fact, a pushdown automaton recognizes all and only the context-free languages, while there are many languages that are context-free, including some we can see in that or regular languages. There are also some simple simple to describe language that are context free. As well uh, as we know, this pushdown automata is used to recognize the language called context-free languages. So the components are nothing but the infinite input tape and the finite control and the stack. So in one transition, the pushdown automata consumes from the input the symbol that it uses in the transition. If epsilon is used for the input, then no input symbol is consumed. Goes to the new state, which may or may not be the same as the previous state, and replaces the symbol at the top of the stack by any string. The string could be epsilon, which corresponding to the pop of the stack. It could be the same symbol that appeared at the top of the stack previously. That is, no change to the stack is made. It could also replace the top stack symbol by one other symbol, which in efficient change the top of the stack but does not push or pop it. Finally, the top stack symbol could be replaced by two or more symbols, which has the effect of changing the top stack symbol and then pushing one or more new symbols onto the stack. So that we can define this finite automata using 7 tuples formally. The pushdown automaton M is a system with 7 tuples: Q, sigma, gamma, Q naught, Z naught, and F, and also the del. So Q is a finite set of states. Sigma is finite set of input symbols or alphabets. Gamma is set of stack symbols, and Q naught is the initial state which belongs to Q. And Z naught is from gamma, and it is a special symbol of the stack called start symbol of the stack. And F is subset of Q is nothing but a final set of final states. And the del is the mapping function which maps Q with the input alphabets or epsilon and also the symbol from the stack, that is top of the stack, and returns pair of value, the next state, and the string to be used to replace the top of the stack. So del is a transition function which takes 3 arguments and returns pair of values. So most of PDA can be interpreted like del of q comma a is equal a comma z, that is it takes 3 arguments, q comma a comma z, that is q is the initial maybe the current state, and a is the current input symbol, z is the top of the stack, and can return pair of value like p1 gamma 1, p2 gamma 2, and so on, pm gamma m. So where this q and pi are the states, and a is the current input symbol, and z is the top of the stack, it is stack symbol. And this gamma I is nothing but gamma star, which is nothing but a string of stack symbols. And the PDA in state Q with input symbol A and S on the Z on the top of the stack can able to enter into the state Pi by replacing the Z by the string gamma I, and it can advance the input head one symbol at a time. And this may be represented like del of q comma epsilon comma z is equal to p1 comma gamma 1, p2 comma gamma 2, and so on, pm comma gamma m. So here the meaning, without taking any input symbol also, the PDA can make a transition from one state to another. That is, the PDA in state Q, independent of input symbol being scanned and with Z, the top symbol on the stack, can enter the state Pi and replace the Z by gamma I for any I. So without reading anything also it can able to make a transition. So epsilon move is also allowed with respect to push down automata. So next, instantaneous description. So most of the PDA are described as instantaneous description IDE. So it is a triple. It can be represented as a triple Q comma W comma gamma, where Q is the current state, W is the string of input symbol, and gamma is the string of stack symbol. Let M is equal to Q sigma gamma del Q naught Z naught F is the PDA. The ID of the PDA can be written like Q comma AW Z gamma over the, this is the ID representation, P comma W comma beta alpha is possible if and only if del of q comma a comma z contains p comma beta. That is, initially if we have a configuration that the current state as q and the string on the tape as aw and the string on the stack as Z alpha, where A is the current symbol pointed by the tape head and Z is the top of the stack. Then if we have a transition function del of q comma a comma z, which is equal to p comma beta, then the PDA moves to the state P and advances the tape head by one symbol so that it can point to the first symbol of W, and it replaces the Z by beta, because here in the transition function it is mentioned that P comma beta. The next state is P, and the string used to replace the top of the stack Z is beta, so that we can get the configuration that P comma W comma B beta alpha. That is the current state. Now the next state is P and the left string is W and the Z is replaced by beta. Then you have alpha. So there are two ways by which the PDA accepts the language: accepted by final state and accepted by empty stacks. First, we'll see about the definition of accepted by final state. For PDA, M is equal to Q, comma, sigma, comma, gamma, comma, del, comma, Q naught, comma, Z naught, comma, F. We define L of M, that is language accepted by this PDA-M as L of M. The language accepted by final state to be set of string W such that starting from Q naught, after reading the W and starting with the Z naught as the initial stack symbol, over the multiple move, we maybe end with the state P, but we have consumed all the input symbols. So input string becomes epsilon and something over the stack, that is some gamma. Gamma is a string of gamma star. For some P in F and gamma in gamma star. That is, after reading a W, suppose we are ending in a state called P and the P belongs to F, then you can say the string is accepted. Okay, next, accepted by empty stack. For PDA, M is equal to Q, sigma, gamma, del, Q naught, Z naught, pi. We define N of M, that is language accepted by empty stack. N of M is nothing but set of string W such that from the state Q naught, after reading W, starting with the Z naught on top of the stack over the multiple move, we are in the state called P and nothing is in the tape. So the string on the tape is empty string, that is epsilon, and nothing on the stack also, that is P comma epsilon comma epsilon for some P in Q. So here for some P in Q, whereas the previous P in F, that is P is in the final state, but here P may not be the final state, it may be any one of the state from Q. That is, by emptying the stacks, look at here the stack is empty. Stack, top of the stack is pointing to epsilon. In the sense, stack is empty. So if the stack is empty, also the string W is said to be accepted by the PDA. So there are two ways by which PDA accepts the language, accepted by final state and accepted by empty stack. So next we'll design a PDA for accepting the language. L is equal to WCW power R, where W belongs to A plus B the whole star. Any strings of A's and B's. So any strings of A's and B's followed by a copy character C, followed by a reverse of that W, that strings of A's and B's. And specifically you are asked to design it by accepted by final state. So or else you may be given with the corresponding context free grammar. So context free grammar for this WCW power R is S tends to A, S, A, B, S, B or C. So this is a PDA which can able to accept this WCW power R, that is a palindrome with a copy character in between. So there are three states. Q0, Q1, Q2. So when the machine is in when the PDA is in Q0, uh, and it read A and Z0 on top of the stack, push A onto the stack. When it read B and Z0 is on top of the stack, push that B onto the stack. So read any symbol A or B but push it onto the stack is given here. That is what whenever A is on top of the stack, and when we read A also push it onto the stack. When we read B and B is on top of the stack, push it onto the stack. When we read B and A is on top of the stack, push it onto the stack. When we read A and P is on the top, push the A onto the stack. So whatever it may be, the top of the stack may be Z0 or A or B. Whenever you read any symbol A or B, what you are supposed to do? Push it onto the stack and be in the same state. But when you see C and the top of the stack can be anything, and you read C and top of the stack can be anything, that is A or Z0 or B, do nothing. So keep that, keep the top of the stack as such, that is do nothing. So after reading C, whenever you see A on top of the stack and you are reading A, then pop that A. Whenever you are reading B and the top of the stack is also B, pop the B. So at last, that is no symbol on this tape, that is epsilon, and the top of the stack is with the initial stack symbol, that is Z0. So do nothing and enter into the state Q2. So this is the pushdown automata which can able to recognize the language W. So WC W power R, palindrome with the copy character. So here the idea taken is very simple. So before reading C, whatever may be the input symbol A or B, push it onto the stack. So top of the stack may be Z0 A or B. But we read A or B, push it onto the stack. So once we read C, do nothing and enter into the state Q1. So whenever we are in state Q1, at the top of the stack and the symbol read by the tape head are same, then we can do pop operation and repeat the same. Whenever we read A and A is on top of the stack, pop. Whenever we read B and top of the stack is also B, do pop. At last, nothing is there in your tape and Z0 on top of the stack, then what the machine does? Enters into the final state. So here final state is differentiated with the double circle and the machine gets halt. So now we'll check the string ABCBA is accepted by the PDA designed here. So this can be addressed with instantaneous description of PDA. We know instantaneous description is represented as a triple. Initially, we have to start with the initial state Q0 followed by the string to be verified, and the top of the stack is Z0. So Q0 ABCBA comma Z0. So Q0 A comma Z0 is known by the system now. So Q0 is the initial state, A is the initial uh, or is the first symbol read by the tape head, and Z0 is the top of the stack. So look at here, Q0 A comma Z tends to A Z0. So whenever you read A and Z0 on top of the stack, what you are supposed to do, push the A onto the stack so that you will be getting and be in the same state. So Q0 comma, so your tape head advances to the next input symbol, that is pointed by the B. So Q0 comma BCBA comma AZ0. So A is pushed onto the stack, and then Q0 B comma A. So whenever you are in state Q0 and the top of the stack may be A, B or Z0. What you are supposed to do? You are supposed to do, push the input symbol onto the stack. So here Q0 B A. So you have to push the input symbol onto the stack so that the next move will be like Q0 comma CBA comma BA Z0. Now when you are in Q0 and the input symbol read by the tape head is C and the top of the stack is B, then you are supposed to, so C, B, you have to do nothing, so that but enter into the state Q1. So Q1 comma BA Z0. So whenever you are in state Q1, when you read B and the top of the stack is also B, what you are supposed to do, you have to pop. So next Q1 AA, so pop. Next Q1 epsilon is Z0. So whenever you are in state Q1 and nothing is to read and Z0 is on top of the stack, enter into the state Q2. So Q2 is the final state. So the string ABCAB is accepted. Okay, we'll see the next example where we are going to construct non-deterministic push-down automata for accepting the language L is equal to WW power R such that W belongs to A comma B the whole star by empty stack. We are going to see example for empty stack, or else this is called a palindrome. Okay. So string reverse of the string. So execution procedure. So here we are going to have some states where Q1 accepts the input symbol till the mid. Q2 used it to pop the stack input symbol and erasing the stack. I'll show you the these are all the moves, that is when you are in Q1 and A is on top of A is read by the tape and Z0 on top of the stack, push that A onto the stack. When you are in state Q1 and when you read B, push it onto the stack. When you are in Q1 and when you read A, what you are supposed to do, there are two operations you can do. One, you can push onto the stack or and be in the same state, or you can pop that out of the stack and you can enter into Q2. Similarly, from Q1 A comma B push, Q1 B comma A push, Q1 B comma B, there are two options. One, you can push onto the stack or you can pop. Because this is non-deterministic finite or push down automata, you may have more than one options for transitions. So Q2AA pop, Q2BB pop, Q2 epsilon is that not pop, Q1 epsilon is that not Q2 epsilon. So we'll see how does it work for ABBA. So when you are in state Q1, when you read A and Z0 is on top of the stack, push that A onto the stack. Then when we read B, push it onto the stack. So when we read B again, what you are supposed to do, there are two options mentioned, but here after the med you can do pop. So pop that B. Again A pop. Then epsilon on top of the stack. So array. So here we are going to accept the string by empty stack. So this when you are in state Z0, sorry Q2, and we are reading epsilon, then erase the Z0 so that Z0 will become epsilon. So do accept by empty stack. So here this is a PDA, non-deterministic PDA. It can have 6 tuples, not 7 tuple, because the string is accepted by empty stack, so we don't bother about the final state. So Q, sigma, gamma, del, Q1. So Q1 is taken as initial state, then Z0, then pi. Okay, next. Construct a PDA that accepts the language L is equal to 0 power n, 1 power n such that n is greater or equal to 1 by final state. So how to design? So Q not accepting only 1 0. Q1 accepting more 0 still 1. Q2 used to pop the stack input symbol. Q3 accepting state. So the moves are Q0 0, Z0 push the 0. Q1 0 0 push. Q1 1 0 pop. Q2 1 0 pop. Then Q2 epsilon Z0 enter into the final state Q3 and keep the stack as such, that is do nothing. So this is the diagram for that. So Q0, whenever you are in state Q0, when you read, so initially you are supposed to read 0 and the top of the stack is Z0. So 0 comma Z0, 0 Z0. Then move to the state Q1, receive all the 0 and push it onto the stack. And when you read 1 and 0 will be on top of the stack, pop it. Then enter into Q2. So Q2 is going to do only the pop operation. That is when we read 1 and 0 is on top of the stack, pop it. At last, if nothing is to read and Z0 is on top of the stack, keep that as such and enter into the final state Q3. And the next example, construct a PDA that accepts the language L is equal to A power n, B power m, C power m, D power n, where m comma n greater than or equal to 0 by empty stack. That is here number of A's is to be matched with number of D's. So A power n, D power n. Similarly, number of B's and C's are to be equivalent to each other. So how can you design a PDA to accept or to check the string is of the form A power n, B power m, C power m, D power n? Very simple. First push all A's onto the stack. Then push all B's onto the stack. Then whenever you read C, pop the B's. Whenever you read D, pop the A's. At last, nothing is to read and the top of the stack is Z naught, and make the stack as empty and accept a string. So in transition diagram, you can see that as here you have to note down that m comma n is greater or equal to 0. So sometimes number of A may be with a 0 number and B and C may be with a 0 number. That's what. So A and Z naught push A onto the stack. Otherwise, the string may start with B also. So B Z not go to this Q2 state. And from Q1, when you read any number of A, push it onto the stack. And from this B1, if you read B and A is on top of the stack, push the B onto the stack. When you read B and B is on top of the stack, push the B onto the stack. When you read C and B is on the top of the stack, you are supposed to top the top of the stack. And you have to repeat this operation for C and B and D and E. At last, nothing is to read, that is tape head is pointing to epsilon and top of the stack is Z naught. So you are supposed to pop the stack, that is erase Z naught and enter into Q4. So now the stack is empty so that you can do accept. And same push down automata, but m is equal to m and n greater than or equal to 1. If so, this transitions will not be there. The straight path will be there. There is no other options because at least one A and one B and one C, one D will be there in the valid input string. And the next example, construct a PDA accepting the language L is equal to A power n, B power m, A power n. So here we are supposed to check the number of A's at the beginning, at the end. We are not bothered about the B. But the number m and n should be greater or equal to 1, and at last the PDA should accept the string by making the stack as empty. So how can you design? So whenever you are in state Q0, when you read A and Z naught is on top of the stack, then push the A. And once you push A onto the stack, then the top of the stack will be A, and whenever you read A and top of the stack is also A, push the A. When you read B and top of the stack is A, do nothing. And read all the B and do nothing. And afterwards, after B, you may read A. So that time, check whether you have A on top of the stack. If so, pop it. And repeat this operation and be in the state Q2. When you are in state Q2 and nothing is to read and the top of the stack is Z naught, then pop it out and enter into Q3. So now the stack becomes empty and the string which is of the form a power n, b power m, a power n will be accepted. And the next example, L is equal to a power m, b power n and a power m plus n. So for this, what you are supposed to do, you have to push all the A's and B's onto the stack. After this B, if you read A, you are supposed to do whatever it may be, B or A, you are supposed to do pop it out. At last, nothing is to read and Z0 on top of the stack. Keep that Z0 as such and enter into the final state and do accept. That is, initially you will be in the state Q0. When you read A and the top of the stack is Z0, push it onto the stack. When you read A and A is on top of the stack is also push it onto the stack. When you read B and A is on top of the stack is also push it onto the stack. So push all the B's onto the stack. After B, you may read A. That time, when you read A and B is on top of the stack, pop it out. And when you read A and top of the stack is also A, pop all the A's and B's. At last, if there is no symbol in tape, that is tape head is pointing to epsilon and Z0 is on top of the stack, keep the Z0 as such but enter into the state final state Q3. And another example, construct a PDA for L is equal to A power n C B power 2n such that n is greater or equal to 1. So Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, there are 4 states. So here the concept, whenever you read A, push 2 A's onto the stack. Or else what we can do, for the first A, do nothing, next A, push it onto the stack. At last, for each and every B, you can pop one A. So that is, when are in state Q naught, when you read A and Z naught on top of the stack, push that A. When you read A, again A is on top of the stack, push A. When you read C and A is on top of the stack, do nothing. When you are in Q1 and when you read B and A is on top of the stack, initially do nothing, and when you read the next B, when you are in state Q2 and A is on top of the stack, pop. So you are going to pop the A for alternative B's. At last, there is nothing to read. That is, tape head is pointing to epsilon and Z0 is on stack. Then keep that stack as such but enter into the state final state Q3. And the next is 0 power n to 1 power 2n. So here, very simple. When you are in state Q0, when you read 0 and Z0 is on top of the stack, push 2 A's onto the stack. For each one 0, you have to push 2 zeros. And whenever you read 1, pop 1 0 out of it. At last, nothing is to read and Z0 is on stack, then make it as epsilon and enter into the state Q2. Next, construct a PDA for L is equal to A power n, B power m, A power 2 into m plus n. that is n number of A's followed by m number of B's followed by 2 into m plus n number of A's. So for that, you are supposed to push 2 times of A's and 2 times of B's. At last, you can pop 1A and 1B for 1A's. So this is the transition diagram. Look at here. Q naught, when you are in state Q naught, when you read A and Z naught on top of the stack, push 2 A's. And A comma A, that is when you read A and A is on top of the stack, push 2 A's. So totally you will be having 3 A's. And then B A. So when we read B and when we see A on top of this stack, push 2 B's. And when we read B and when we see B on top of this stack, also push 2 B's. Afterwards, when you read A, after B, you are supposed to read A. So in that time, when you read A and the top of the stack is B, pop. And do repeat this for B and also for A, pop. At last, epsilon is on top of the stack is Z naught. Sorry, epsilon is pointed by the tape and is Z naught is top of the stack. Then do nothing but enter into the state called Q3. Okay, next we are going to see the special type of automata called deterministic push-down automata. There are two conditions to be a deterministic push-down automata. So a push-down automaton M is equal to Q sigma gamma del Q naught Z F is said to be deterministic if it satisfies these two conditions. Number one, del of Q comma A comma B contains at most one element. At most. It may have a transition or may not have a transition. If it has, it can be only one transition. And second point, if del of Q comma epsilon comma B is not empty, if there is a transition, then Q comma C comma B must be empty. That is, if you are having a transition for epsilon for the top of the stack is B, then you should not have a transition for the valid input symbol C with the same top of the stack B. If it satisfies these two conditions, then you can call the pushdown automata as a deterministic pushdown automata. Next, design a PDA for the language x belongs to a comma b the whole star such that n of a is greater or equal to n of b. So number of a's should be greater than number of a's. So for which you can design a PDA where when you are in state Q naught, when you read B and Z naught is on top of the stack, push B. When you read B and B is on top of the stack, push B. When you read A and top of the stack is B, pop epsilon. When you read A, Z naught is on top of the stack, push A and enter into Q1. When you read nothing and A is on top of the stack, then do nothing. So here when you are in Q1, when you read A and the top of the stack is A, push A. When you are in Q1, when you read B and the top of the stack is A, pop. When you are in Q1, When you read B and A is on top of the stack and pop and enter into the state Q naught. So this accepts the language where number of A is greater than number of B. So with this, I'll complete today's class. If you have any doubt, you can clarify with me.